back here in Columbus and joined now by the offensive coordinator of the Buckeyes, Jim Bollman. And, Coach, one of the most obvious questions, I think, surrounding this team is the play of quarterback Terrell Pryor. You obviously had to use him quite a bit, started basically the last 3 quarters of the season for you last year as a true freshman. As you look at him now, his evolution from year 1 to year 2, what have you seen different?
You see a lot more confidence, just command of his huddle presence, those kind of little things that sometimes you take for granted. But you picture yourself being a freshman in a new program, especially at the stature of Ohio State, trying to go in there and just only communicate, let alone trying to lead people. And so when you get the second time around after you had your feet wet, things are a lot easier. I think a lot more comfortable with his teammates. He's been working on a whole off season with all these guys in the summer, and he's doing a good job. He's off to a good start, I think.
Jim, there's been so much talk about Justin Bourne leaving Michigan, coming to Ohio State, and what he's brought to the Ohio State program. What has he brought? What has separated him from the rest of the guys?
Well, I guess number one, people always talk about his toughness and his attitude and all those kind of things, and I think a lot of people have that kind of attitude playing this football game, but he has a lot of natural gifts of power and quickness and mobility, and then he has the nice attitude that we like as coaches about toughness and everything. But I've had plenty of guys who are tough and quick, but they haven't had that kind of natural strength and power that he has. So he has a unique blend of gifts, and he's a fun guy to coach.
Coach, how will the running game differ this year, not having a big power back like Beanie Wells? Will you go to more of a perimeter running game, or will you still try to pound it inside as well?
I'd like to think that we could do a little bit of everything. We're lucky that the 2 guys that we're relying upon to do the bulk of our ball carrying have some experience, in some big games, and both of them have made big plays in big games. And they're both very quick. And so we're not afraid to necessarily approach it in any manner. I think they have the ability to run inside. They both run inside for us, and I think they have good speed to get outside, and they both do a good job catching the ball.
Jim Bollman, offensive coordinator for Ohio State. Coach, appreciate your time. Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
And we were talking about Terrell Pryor, and here you take a look at the numbers for Pryor, 8-1 as the Buckeyes starting quarterback. Of course, the Big Ten Freshman of the Year. He's the preseason Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year. Tops in the Big Ten in passing efficiency last season, although I think it's fair to note the Buckeyes did not throw the ball an awful lot. A lot of safer type passes from Terrell Pryor. And, Coach, you've talked about the need for them to really win those big games this year, for him to be able to do a little bit more offensively.